Welcome to the WildAx Europa. Based on the Renault Master, 2.3 DCI, 125 brake horsepower, 6-speed manual. We'll tell you more about the cab of the vehicle in a minute. Firstly, our motorhomes in general all have two main features. One is winterization. Our motorhomes have all been independently tested at Truma UK to show that they have grade 3 winterization. That means the motorhomes have been frozen overnight to minus 15 degrees, and then they have to be timed to warm up from minus 15 to positive 20 inside just using the normal motorhome heaters. And ours achieved it in 3 hours 21 minutes, which is one of the best results they've ever had at the test centre for a van conversion motorhome. So very well winterised. We also fit as standard the Truma Combi 4E, which is a combined unit for hot water and blown air heating that gives you 4 kilowatts of heating power, powered by both gas and mains electricity, so it's a very warm motorhome. The second of the two features is the wild camping ability. All our motorhomes are designed for wild camping, so therefore the systems we fit are low power systems. So the lighting, you can see the lighting in this one is all LED lighting with the latest in hidden lighting all around the top. There's downlights and spotlights, all LED. Our TV system is LED. Also, we fit as standard in the Europa 2 100 amp hour leisure batteries, and we use the Banner Energy Bulbs, which are one of the best leisure batteries you can get. In addition to this, for wild camping, we fit as standard on all our motorhomes refillable gas tanks. On the Europa, which is our top of the range, has the 30 litre refillable gas tank. That means you've got a cylinder mounted underneath the chassis, which is filled from the petrol station using autogas, LPG, which is in effect propane. So you have refillable gas, twin leisure batteries, low power systems, which means that you get a lot more wild camping ability. Okay, into the inside of the van. One of the big selling features of the Europa is this massive lounging area. It's a great place to lay back, put your feet up and relax, watch the TV. Bedding and sleeping, you have two great big single beds. From front to rear, they are 6'4" in length. To use the single beds, you simply rotate the backrests up and against the wall. You can clip in place if you need to, otherwise they do tend to stand up on their own. This way you get the full width of the single beds. If you want them completely flat, the knee lift can be removed at order, so you have flat cushions. The design is really up to you. Upholstery wise, this is one of our standards, which is a leatherette and fabric. We do have a full pattern fabric without the leatherette, and it is possible to choose a one-off upholstery by going direct to our upholstery company, and then you can have a choice of fabrics or leathers, and there are many different colour schemes and patterns to choose from. So bedding, you have single beds. To make up the double bed, it's just as easy. The cushion at the back has a rigid board in the back of it, and you simply pick that up, plonk it in the middle, and you have a king-size bed. The board sits on these edges, very secure, very easy. It means your bed is made up in just a few seconds. Then you have 6 foot by 6'4", so a huge bed. Storage in the Europa is also a big positive point. From this point all the way around to this point is storage for your stuff. These two under seat lockers are our stuff, batteries and heating systems. You have access to the storage through these cupboards here, and also through cupboard doors underneath the cushions. The rear bench is accessed as one big cupboard through the rear doors, which are standard opening rear doors. You can put your bigger items in there, such as chairs, outside tables, levelling blocks, hoses, hookup leads, all the dirty stuff you don't really want to bring into the van. One or two customers do request that this section be reconfigured so that you can walk through to the rear doors. That is possible. One of the benefits of dealing with a company like WildAx over a mass manufacturer is that we can tweak the design should we need to customers' needs. Lastly, you have storage all around the top. Now we use these Tampa style sliding doors. So what you have here is a sliding door system that is silent to use, silent to drive. So these have got no noise coming from them when you drive. And also because of the nature of the way the doors are designed, they can't open accidentally when you drive like a wooden one does when it can just flap open because you've not pushed the catch in properly. So a very quiet drive because of the design of the doors. So the whole design of our motorhomes means that when you drive down the road, the furniture is so solidly built it makes no noise at all, which is a big positive. And then there's lots of little features around the van that you can see. The storage pockets, the windows have all got fly screens and blinds on them, and you've got very high quality trim materials throughout, so it's a very nice place to be. If we swap places, we can see the other end of the van. So the TV system in the Europa is standard. We use Avtex, which is one of the best brands of 12 volt TV you can get. So this is a combined DVD and TV, 16 inch. It's an LED TV. One of the benefits of the Avtex brand is that you can see the TV better from multiple angles. The cheaper brands, you have to be face onto the TV to see it. Avtex means that if you've got a small space like a motorhome and people are looking at it from different angles, you get a much better view of the telly. Okay, down into the kitchen. One of the best, or most talked about parts of the Europa when we launched it by the press was the kitchen. So you have a good size of worktop, in effect nearly 4 square feet, 2 feet each way of worktop space. You have a 3-burner oven and grill with hobs on top. And one of the clever parts, if you come over this way, is the sink. The sink hides at the end, so it's used only when you need it. Very simple idea that works. Storage in the kitchen. You've got sliding larders, enough room for all your cutlery, and then underneath you can choose to put whatever you want in, whether it be bottles of wine or bottles of cereal. And then some big storage cupboards all around here and up top. You have little cupboards here and there, and we'll have a look inside the wardrobe in a minute. We use in this one the Dometic 3-way fridge. This is the brand new style of 3-way fridge. Lots of interior space. Freezer section is removable, so if you want to put larger items in, bottles and such like, this freezer section will come out. 3-way fridge means it operates on mains electric, it operates on gas, and it operates on 12 volts while you're driving. For some reason, quite a few motorhome manufacturers are using compressor fridges in the last few years. Now, compressor fridges only operate on mains electric and sometimes 12 volt. Now obviously then you're a bit more hampered for wild camping, because the power demands of a fridge this size on 12 volt means your batteries aren't going to last as long. They can sometimes only last a day or two. So my advice, if you want to go more wild camping, is 3-way fridge all the way. They work very efficiently. When using gas, they only use a very small amount of gas. So a 30-litre tank on a motorhome like this is good for weeks and weeks and weeks of continuous use. I've got customers that fill up only once or twice a year on average use. Filling up a gas tank in one of these is literally a few pounds. It's about 5 times cheaper than the equivalent Calagas style bottles. So empty to full on one of our tanks, if you consider it's about 60p a litre, and you're going to get 24 litres in a 30-litre tank. Gas tanks only fill to 80% of their capacity, so you're going to get 24 litres of usable gas, which is almost equivalent to between 12 and 14 kilos of normal gas bottle gas. Okay, so wardrobe. You can come down and have a look inside the wardrobe. You have good hanging space, And if you have a look in this direction, you can see that there are storage pockets and shelves and things like that. That's good. Inside the wardrobe is one of the tables. So you've got a small table, and behind the driver's seat there's a larger table. The two table legs. Now in the lounge area, you have two locations for the tables. You can use large or small tables, or if you use both together, they link to form a large four-person table, so four people can sit in comfort around it. There's also a location at the front, so if you want to, you can put the small table at the front. So whoever's not cooking or washing up can sit here, glass of wine on the table, very, very relaxed. Okay, so washroom. Now, I'm going to crouch down so you can have a look over my head. In the washroom, you've got fantastic features. This is our most up-to-date washroom unit. It is all fiberglass, which means it's very, very hard wearing. So, very, very solid means no cracks and leaks. One of the main problems with washrooms in motorhomes is plastic shower trays can often crack over time and give you leaks and problems. That shouldn't happen in ours due to the way that it's designed. You've got sink, toilet, storage cupboard, hanging rail, obviously shower, and a very, very easy to clean fiberglass washroom. One of the other benefits is the door system that we use. The sliding door system is waterproof, which means it turns the washroom into a wet room, gives you lots and lots of space. So at 6'2", I can stand inside the washroom with enough space to move around and shower at ease. So when you finish showering, all you do is open up the roof vent. The place will dry out in 10-15 minutes. If you've got the heating system on, the heating does blow into the washroom, so it turns it into a drying room really. The hanging rail, you can hang up coat hangers with hooks on, and if you've been out walking, your wet clothes will dry very, very quickly. So that's your washroom. You've got all the internal features now we've gone through. The last one really is the vanity cupboard. So you've got a cupboard with a mirror on it, power sockets on the bottom, and spaces inside for your bottles and shower stuff. On the floor, the flooring we use is a very, very hard wearing flooring. You'll see it glitters slightly because it's got metal inlaid into it. This flooring is virtually indestructible, which in a motorhome is a very, very good thing. When you're coming into it with mud on your feet and stones in the bottom of your shoes, vinyl flooring can often get damaged. We do give you a full removable carpet set so that you can choose to have the comfort if you want, or if you're going somewhere dirty, just take the carpets out and leave them at home. Let's go and have a look at the front. So, Renault Master, you can come in a bit closer. Renault Master 2.3 DCI. This vehicle was launched in mid-2010. We have airbags on both sides. We have radio controls on the steering wheel stalk. This one has got cruise control, which is an optional extra. The entertainment system is Bluetooth and auxiliary inputs, so that your phone system will work through it and you can stream music to it, and you can plug your iPod into it and play music through it as well. Standard van is 6-speed manual. This one is the semi-automatic version. Now, at least 90% of our customers choose the automatic version because at only £1,250 as an optional extra, it gives you a fantastic driving experience. The Renault Quick Shift, as it's called, actually incorporates a 6-speed manual gearbox hidden away in the depth of the engine, and there's a robot built in that changes gear for you. So you drive like a normal automatic, it's just got 2 pedals. So you've got the driving ease of an automatic with the fuel efficiency of a manual gearbox. The engine is powerful enough to do everything you want it to do. Fuel efficiency is 35 to 40 mpg, easily achievable, and I have customers reporting slightly over that sometimes. So all in all, you've got a package of a van which is very, very well specced out. Some of the nice to have features we include as standard is air conditioning and reversing sensors. You've obviously got things like electric windows and mirrors and remote central locking, etc. All the standard things you'd expect to have on a modern vehicle. And one of the benefits about Renault is, in addition to being very reliable, you get a 4-year manufacturer's warranty from Renault. You get a 3-year manufacturer's warranty from WildAx for the motorhome conversion and all the appliances and such like that we fitted. So all in all, you've got a very, very good backup. And the other thing to remember is that this is a product built for you as a customer. So you get to choose everything. You get to choose the colour of the vehicle. You get to choose the upholstery. You get to choose the overall specification. If you want to add things to the vehicle from the Renault options list, you can do that. If you want to add things to the motorhome from standard motorhome options, such like solar panels, which are becoming very, very popular, satellite TV, bike racks, tow bars, not a problem at all. In the front, we supply you with thermal screens, which give you darkness but also insulation, which is a big positive with our two main features, one of them being winterization. We can fit the concertina style blinds that you see on the front, made by Remis. They are an optional extra. If you really would like those, just let us know. Thank you for looking at the WildAx Europa. Contact us through the website for more information.